Chapter 12 is related to pricing concepts. These are the outlines of Chapter 12, and as you can see, the first point related to terms used to describe price, the second point related to price and non-price competition, third point related to stages for establishing prices. Okay, and finally we will talk about two major ideas about the pricing, which is the pricing objectives and pricing strategies. Okay, first of all, you need to know that the price has three main ideas or three main attributes in the business. The first idea is that the price is the only item from the four items, the marketing mix or the 4 P's. The price is the only item that the company gets revenue from it. That means all the other items can be considered as costs. As you know that the product has cost. The production of any products or service providing related to costs, and the promotion also has some costs. If you want to promote your products or service, you need to pay some expenses so that your product will be known by the customers. And the place, which is the third item, which is the marketing channels, as we saw last lecture. When you want to make a channel strategy, you need also to pay some money in order to find the best marketing channel for your product or service. That means all the three items can be considered as payments or costs, whereas the price is the only item that you get some money from the products and services. That means this is the most important item in the 4 P's, because this item is what the company was created for. Any company created for revenue, for getting some money, especially the companies that are seeking to make some profits. This is the first point about the price. The second point is that the price is the most easy item to change or to modify among all the other items. If you want to change the product, you need to invest in new equipments, new machines in order to change the product. Or, for example, if you want to modify the product, you need to change the equipments, the machines, you need to train the employees, you need to do a lot of things. And your product will not be changed directly. You need to spend some time to change the product. The promotion also, if you want to change the promotion strategy, or if you want to, for example, change the advertisement for your products and service, also you need to spend some time to do that. You need to make new agreements with the marketing agencies, and they have to take some time to think of new ideas and to innovate some new ideas about the product and services. So also the communication or the promotion needs also sometimes to be changed. The marketing channels also the same thing. If you need to change the strategy of your marketing channel, you need to make new agreements with the intermediaries. You need to, for example, to disintermediate some of them or re-intermediate other marketing channels or marketing channel members in order to change your distribution strategy. That means also the channel marketing channels or marketing distribution also needs some time. But what about the price? If you want to change the price, just with one click in your system, for example, if you want to increase the price of your products by 5%, then with a mouse click, okay, or with a button click, you can change the price. You can increase the price by 5% or reduce the price by 5%. That means changing the price is very easy comparing to other items. The last point in the price is that the price has a significant relationship with the demand. That means the price affecting the demand of your products and services. Affecting the demand by pricing is well known and well established relationship in the literature of marketing. That means it's well known that when you reduce the price, your demand will be increased, and when you increase the price, your demand will be reduced. Okay, that means there is an inverse relationship between the price and the demand. Okay, those 3 points are very important points related to the pricing. Okay, I want you please to understand them very well and know what is the circumstances of changing the price. Okay, now let us begin by the first point, which is related to terms used to describe price. And as you know that the price can be named as a price for the product, or can be named as a charge, for example, for traffic violation, okay, or can be known as fees for accounting services or for any other services, or can be known as rent. If you want to rent an apartment or any assets or any equipment, then you pay rent for that one. So the price can be known by different names or by different terms, but all of these terms refers to the price of a product or a service. Then what is the price? The price is the value of many products, the monetary value for the product or a service. Okay, regarding the price competition, it's well known in the market that if any company want to beat or want to fight with the competitors, this company can reduce the price. That means when a company reduces the price, all the competitors will be affected by this reduction. Because, as we said before, that the price has significant relationship with the demand. Then if you reduce the price, then your demand will be increased. That means the demand for other competitors will be reduced, because your price is less than the competitors' prices. And the other companies or the competitors will not stay doing nothing. They will also try to reduce the price in order to counter your strategy. And finally, when all of them reduce the price, you again will reduce the price, and then after that, at the end, this is a lose-lose strategy. That means you will lose, the other companies will lose, and the market will be destroyed. That means the price competition or the price war, sometimes we call it a price war, is a very bad practice happened in any market. Of course, at the end, the consumer will get benefit of this price competition, but for a long time, this consumer will not find a good products or a high quality products, because most of the companies will reduce the quality to make some money, to also to reduce the cost. And the quality is a cost for the companies. That means at the end you will get a very bad and very bad quality and very low quality products. That means even the consumer at the end he will lose in this price competition. Price competition can be good for a short period of time. For example, if you want to increase your sales for a short period, for example for 1 month or 2 months, you can reduce the price within those 2 months only, and then after that you return back your price. During those 2 months, of course the demand will increase, and then the cash flow will be increased also. But after that you need to be careful because the competitors also will know that you reduce the price, and then they will also reduce the price, and it will be a beginning of price war. So this is the price competition. What about the non-price competition? Non-price competition is mainly viewed as quality competition. The company or any company will increase the quality of the products, okay, in a way that the competitors will not will have less quality than this company products, and then this we can call it non-price competition. Or we can also use the promotion as a base for non-price competition, and you can, and this is clear in our market. For example, if for example in the telecommunication market, if any company has a new service, like for example they increased the bandwidth for internet, for example they have new service, okay, then they will make a lot of promotions to make awareness for the consumers that we have new service, okay. Or sometimes if a product has new features, for example, if we make a new version of a product, like for example in the market there is iPhone 5, and then the Apple company produced iPhone 6, and iPhone 6 has new features, then they will promote also these features to consumers in order to let them know that iPhone 6 has new features. And this is also can be a competition, a non-price competition among other companies, like for example Samsung or any other company. So in the non-price competition, the main objective here for the companies is to build brand loyalty. And brand loyalty is very important concept in marketing. And in the marketing, we know that if a company, if a brand name, okay, has a good loyalty, that means also it has good profit, and also it has a wide range of consumers. And most of the time, the loyal customers will buy the product even if there is better product in the market. If the consumer knows, for example, that Toyota has good cars, and this consumer is loyal to Toyota company, then even though if there is any other company that has better cars, but this consumer, because he is loyal to Toyota, he will buy Toyota car. So brand loyalty is a very important aspect here in the marketing. Okay, these are the stages for establishing prices. We have 8 stages, as you can see, for establishing prices. And those stages are: the first stage is selection of pricing objectives. For example, whether you want to price your product to increase your market share, or to, for example, to have a special segment in the market, like what we said before, the niche marketing. If your strategy or if your objective to sell only to certain consumers, then you need to make a special price that can be afforded by those consumers. Okay, the second step is the assessment of target markets, evaluation of price and its ability to pay. And this is also related to consumers and whether the consumers can pay this price or not. That means you need to understand the behavior and the attitude of the consumers related to the prices of your products. That means when you want to make your price or make a price for your products, then you need to make market research and ask the consumers whether the price is good or it's high or low, and based on the consumer's perception about the price, then you will put the best price that's good for the consumers. The third stage here is the determination of demand, and this is also an important point here because of the relationship between the price and demand. And we said that when you reduce the price, the demand will be increased. That means if you reduce your price, then you need to make sure that you have higher quantities that cover all the market. Otherwise, your products will be out of the market, and then it will affect your loyalty and affect your view in the consumer. Because when your product is out of the market for several times, the consumer asks about your product and he will not find it, then 2 or 3 times he will shift to another product, okay, and he will forget your product and will not come again to your product. So that you need to make sure that your product is available in the market in all circumstances. So also here the analysis of demand, cost and profit relationships. We need also to make some analysis about the demand and cost and profit. Okay, that means when you want to sell your product, you need to analyze your cost. You need to know exactly what the product costs, and sometimes if you want to use the cost plus strategy, then you will put a margin, a small margin, okay, or what we call it the profit margin, above the cost, and then you sell your price with this amount, and this is what we call cost plus pricing, okay, cost plus pricing, and most of the companies do this strategy in the market, okay. And also the fifth stage is to evaluate the competitor's price, okay. So you need to also aware about the competitors' prices, and this is a continuous process. It's not just one-time process, because most of the competitors changing the price periodically. For example, within 2 or 3 months, you will find one competitor will reduce the price or increase the price, and you have to monitor all of these activities in the market, especially in your industry or in your market. Okay, and next is the selection of a basis for pricing, and we will see after this slide we will see what are the major types of price basis, okay, and we will see which one we will know exactly. We will see the definition of each one. After that, also we will the next point is related to selection of pricing strategy. But here I want to tell you something. The pricing strategy and the basis for pricing are related steps, are related processes. Okay, that means you need first to select the pricing strategy, and then you need to choose which pricing base is better for this strategy. That means those 2 steps are related to each other. And finally, you determine your specific price based on the previous criteria.